Very exciting list. This is an Esper Valki Vial deck. Yeah, it's playing Ephemerate. It's playing a lot of the same Flicker synergies we've been exploring a lot on the channel lately, but it's also playing the Valki Release to the Wind Wombo combo, where if you release to the Wind of Valki, you get to cast Tibalt. And I will say, as long as Tibalt was legal, I don't think I ever got to activate it. I did get to like cast it a couple times, put it into play a couple times, but everybody always conceded to it, so kind of hoping to get to activate Valki. I like to look at this list. One thing I would probably change is I'd probably cut the Reflector Mages for Soul Herders, but might be good to get away from that card for like a league. But I think it's a good first draft. Like, obviously there are changes I'd make, but happy to play it as is. When it's mulled to 6. Yeah, Valki is also just a reasonable creature to violin in a lot of matchups. I imagine we lose Giver of Runes here. Hope they don't have an answer to the Vial. Most decks don't. Oh, Urborg. 2 Gideon Ally of Zendikar in the hand? Gideon Ally of Zendikar has defeated me more than any other card in Magic the Gathering. I lost so many games of Standard to that card. It's crazy. An unbelievable amount of games lost to Gideon. Yeah, you can turn a Tibalt into a Valki with Flickerwisp, but sadly you can't turn a Valki into a Tibalt. Fast game one. Fast game one. I'm going to cut the Reflector Mages. The Reflector Magi. Revoker seems kind of nice against Gideon and Stoneforge Mystic. Let's do that. Why would they concede? Their deck is meant to thrive in the O2 bracket, so they're trying to get there as quickly as possible. I don't know why they'd concede there. Yeah, I think this deck probably has too few blue sources. We do have the combo, though. Is the only combo Valkyrie released to the ones? Yeah. It's possible you could also play Inverter Oracle in this deck. It's a sick draw. Never mind. Bad draw. I think I'm still casting the Valky. Could you play Queller? Might be good to play Queller. Top deck's the Smallpox. Good beats, I guess. We 3-2'd with the 4-color Soulcat deck. Bounced back from O2. Deck felt fine. I think the Jeskai variant's better. Stony Silence just to counter Vial. Wait, hold on. There's a Stony Silence Stoneforge Mystic deck. Yikes. Now that's a combo. Are they going to get punished for it? Absolutely not. There's no chance they do. They name Elemental. Leave the Vial on 2, I guess, for now. Might as... I guess sacking's bad against discard spells, but good if we draw Giver. Paid off. Batterskull... I mean, I know it doesn't... It's okay. I mean, Batterskull does have activated abilities that Stony Silence shuts off. It's okay to play exactly those 2 cards together, but surely it shuts off my opponent's swords, right? Hoping to draw Skyclave, maybe. They named Elemental, so we can't Flickerwisp here. Weird game. Did they see Flickerwisp game 1? I don't think they did actually. Kind of weird. I'll trade Charming Prince for Wisp. They do have a Fatal Push though in their hand, but we have Ephemerate, and they know we have the Ephemerate. Yeah, I think it was fine for them to like infer that we had the card in our deck. I agree. So we'll take the Vial up to 3. How about our Lingering Souls for us? I feel like pretty bad is the answer. I don't think they saw my hand last game. I'm misremembering if they did. Love this block. Yeah, Stony Silence, long time no see. I'm doing well, Lap. How are you doing? We know the last card is Fatal Push. The Inquisition last game? Okay, I believe you. Chat would never lie to me. Might be good to hold that to discard to a Smallpox or something like that. I think what we're supposed to do here, I think we're supposed to Flickerwisp our Skyclave, so we should have attacked them. Don't know why I attacked the Kaya. Maybe I could just Skyclave the Stony Silence. Maybe the Kaya doesn't matter that much. Getting the Aether Vial on 3 can be kind of nice if we draw another Wisp. Seems fine. Kaya exiles Vial. Fair. Weird game. But we could draw Phyrexian Revoker, so it's good to do it this way. This being at 9 is not great. Speaking of things that are not great, huh? Just get the Jedi mind trick them into taking or pushing the card we want them to push, right? Why not Flickerwisp away the tokens? We knew they had Fatal Push in their hands, so I don't think we're supposed to Ephemerate the Wisp there. We can now. They just love trading these Lingering Souls. The nice thing about Kai is it really just doesn't do very much. Just a little bit. It's bad for us if we draw like Giver. Hopefully they brick this turn. Yeah, I feel like they traded their souls like way too aggressively. They're at 25, you know. Release of the Winds is kind of nice with Flickerwisp, I guess. Also, we can just draw one of our Valkies. We have 3 more left in the deck. Release the Wind kind of nice against kind of nice against specifically an Edict effect here. I think it's good to exile here. I know we can't cast it at instant speed. I'm just not that worried about the Kaya. Kaya does ult. I mean, in like several turns. And the ult does. I mean, it does kill us here, I suppose. Let's reset the loyalty. It was better to not cast the Release to the Wind. Kaya's gonna live forever, man. I'm never getting it off the field. What a weird match this has been. Kaya's a good card. I'm not sure if I agree. Kaya's fine. Like Kaya's like specifically metagame dependent. If there's a lot of one CMC permanence to exile, I think. Never mind, Kaya's insane. Doesn't matter what we target. We're not supposed to target the Kaya. They brick this turn? They do have a lot of discard spells in their deck, right? If only we had that Release to the Wind still in our hand. I will cast the Valki to play around a discard spell. Also, would probably just rather... No, I'd take away the Flickerwisp if they play another Smallpox. We have 3 more Release to the Winds to draw into. No, only 2 more. Even still, I think the upside of leaving this in play is there. Every time they have Smallpox, they've had a Flagstones. They're also at 31 life. Release to the Winds, baby. Come on. I'll hold that, I guess. I don't think you'd want to play a Triome to cast Tibalt, because then you have to have a Triome in your deck that like only casts your 7-mana Planeswalker, punished for holding. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me, honestly. Oh, I should have held the Plains. Maybe, if they're just going to cast discard spells. This has been one of the low... I'm going to draw Release to the Winds now. Okay. This has been like one of the lowest resource games I've played in a long time. Maybe that was a reason to keep playing, huh? But I've also never beaten that card before. What a weird game that was, jeez. Yeah, I'm not sure why that message was deleted. It seemed like a fine joke. I thought about playing a Chroma Angel Fury. Chroma's kind of interesting. She's interesting, but I also don't think she's very good, you know, at the same time. I spent 6 months. Thank you for your resubscription. Appreciate you. Thank you for the kind words. Maybe look at Stony Silence. That would be pretty nice. Any chance this deck's come back with the new Luca MDFC once Strict stops? Probably not. That card's like way worse to Release to the Winds. Can't imagine that you'd want to be doing that instead of this. I think I don't want to play the Flickerwisp into like Smallpox here. I just want to wait till I have Ephemerate up. I guess we're just destined to play off the top of this game no matter what, huh? I think it's good to play this. We have the Ephemerate for protection. Now we can just top deck Release to the Winds. Oh well, they've... I thought this was really exciting, and then they showed me Smallpox Liliana. Smallpox, Liliana. What a hand. Man, game one. Wait, they're casting Smallpox and not Liliana of the Veil? In what world is this correct? And they sacked Shambling Bit instead of Godless Shrine. They discarded the other Smallpox. Play Liliana. And don't plus. Well, we were even drawing the Release to the Winds for Valki soon. Should I exile the Liliana? No, right? Yeah, no. I feel like this has been like the weirdest match I've played all day. I'm just kind of lost. Out of things to say. No witty comebacks. Off it. Weird deck. I feel like dono decks always go up on weird decks. That's because everybody does dono deck days on Thursdays. Every MTGO user does dono decks on Thursdays, which is a good day to do it. To play a lot of jank against each other. Yeah, I think this deck needs Watcher pretty badly. Have more card advantage, more card selection. What would I cut for Watcher? I'd be probably cutting the Reflector Mages and the Charming Princes first. Yeah. Alright, against Razorverge Thicket, Giver of Runes, I'll cast a Valki. I guess this is Devoted Druid. Is this Zerdablade? Kind of looks like it. I haven't seen Zerdablade in a long time. I guess we didn't see Zerda as a companion, so not that. Death and Tax, just green-white taxes. If they have Path for the Skyclave and block, I think that's just okay. It's not great, but okay. They get another Giver. I guess I'm exiling the Ranger Captain because it actually does break up the Release to the Winds for a turn, right? I feel like if we're gonna be able to Valki this or Release to the Winds Valki this game, this league is gonna be this game. Oh, I should have. I don't know why I exited out of the Giver. They have Giver in their hand as well as not the Mystic. I think I must have meant to exit the Mystic. So maybe they'll play the Giver and the Sword here. No, they've drawn another Ranger Captain. Their deck is weird. No, we haven't released the Winds Valki yet. Are they just like a different take on Heliod combo that's playing Stoneforges and Givers? Kind of looks like what's happening. That Ballista is really bad. Release to the Winds, please. Feels bad. Hex Drinker Blade, maybe. Like I imagine they. I mean, I in these like green-white X Stoneblade decks. That play Ranger Captain, I do usually like Hex Drinker as a value tutor target off of Ranger Captain. I once top aided a PTQ with a deck like that. I can't believe they're going for Sword of Feast and Famine here. I just get to... Oh, okay. Well, this makes sense. Never mind. Good trans Valki and a Stoneforge. Shablista doesn't need 2 creatures. Yeah. They might not immediately ping twice. So if we draw Release to the Winds and yeah, they don't see the line either. They let me hit them for 3. We'll see how badly that bites them. We can obviously ephemerate the Skyclave here. After they ping both. It's either that or save the Valki. I guess... Almost like they know the content of my hand. What? I don't think they've done anything to imply they're ghosting. I think I'm gonna save the... I guess they could... Because no. We can... Let me save the Valki with Ephemerate here. No, I don't think that they've done anything to imply they're ghosting. In fact, like quite the opposite with that play, right? Not better to get rid of sword? Well, the problem is, I mean, we lose the Valki, right? And then they get a Stoneforge Mystic if we don't do this, and we can get rid of the sword on the rebound if they don't sack Ranger Captain. GG's Reflex. GG's. I haven't seen Gavany Township activated in a while. Dude, Gavany Township sort of Feast and Famine's a combo. Release to the Winds might not even be enough off the top. They might sack the Captain here too, which will stop Release from the Winds from being a top deck. Concealed Courtyard. Dead on board. To Gavany Township and Sword Equip Pro White. Bummer. Game 3. Or game 2. Sorry, game 2. Let's bring in the pushes. I think I don't want the Scullers. Revoker seems fine. Although, a lot of, like, if we name Giver, we have our own Givers, which is a problem. Just play, like, one path, maybe. Let's trim the 4th file, actually. We're, like, way down on creatures. Yeah, Concealed Courtyard. The deck is unpolished. What's the combo? The combo is Valki Release to the Winds. I agree that this deck is unpolished, but it's pretty cool. Like, I think Watcher for Tomorrow is a card that this deck really needs. I think cutting Charming Prince would be, you know... Charming Prince and Reflector Mage kind of feels like easy cuts to me. Four Flickerwisp also feels like a lot. Like, I don't even think this is a super good Flickerwisp format. I hate suggesting that every deck just becomes the Soul Herder pile, but I feel like that's maybe where this deck needs to be. It's already, like, most of the way there anyways, right? Could maybe be better to play Giver there. I think it's better to be a bit more mana efficient. Thalia would be pretty bad for us. Second Giver stinks. Just having to main phase path is just... It's just the worst. It's just the worst. They get a second Forest. It's kind of interesting. It definitely seemed like they were more heavy on white than green in game 1. Probably not good to read too much into that, I guess. Turn 3 Coco. Their deck is really interesting. Maybe they just have one Ballista for Ranger Captains. They're not definitely a Heliod combo deck. Okay, they're a Heliod combo deck. An interesting take. What did they cut to make room for Stoneforge and Giver? I guess like Auriok Champion and Conclave Mentor, which are like... I mean, Auriok Champion's really good, but Mentor always felt like the worst card in the deck. Is Aurund good? I feel like Aurund is terrible, honestly. I hate to say it because the card is definitely like sweet, right? But there's not much about that card that makes me feel that it's constructed playable. How do we beat the... I guess we get... Did I board in Revoker? I didn't, but I also didn't think... They're not stock Heliod combo. I guess I was supposed to infer that they were Heliod combo. I guess we can get the Ballista with the Valki. There's Throne of Death Aegon. Yeah, then you get to spend 3 mana to cast your 3-drop. Play your Throne of Death, release the winds, your Throne of Death, and then you get to cast your 3 mana spell for 3 mana. It's pretty pog. You can Flickerwisp the Throne? Yeah, I guess. Then you also, you know... I mean, it's a little bit better than spending 3 mana for your 3-drop. It's not very powerful, you know. Too bad Valky's not templated like Fiend Hunter. We could just exile their thing. Yeah, we just have to... We have to Valky their Ballista and then Reflector Mage their Giver. And then they get another Ranger Captive back. So they have Veil of Summer in their hand, but it doesn't stop Valky. It's each opponent. Oh, what a day. What a day. Oops, no target. Yikes. Opponent rubbing the salt in the wound. Rubbing the salt in the wound there. Jedi mind tricked me into playing the Reflector Mage. Oh, they were talking about Valky. I thought that they were just saying, nice Reflector Mage opponent. Yeah, okay, thank you. Thank you, I see. Oh, man. Someone tell me how Prismatic Bridge can fit into this shell. If Aegon was like a more powerful effect on the other side, maybe. How does Valky work here? If you cast Release to the Winds, targeting Valky, you get to cast Tibalt, is the idea. You know what? We're like we almost have 7 mana. Maybe this deck should have a red source. Do we know anything about Image 2? We know that fetch lands are being reprinted. We know there's Abundant Harvest. There's also a lot of rumored leaks that we're not discussing yet. It seems like it's so easy to start a rumor about leaks, right? I'm not saying, you know, that a lot of them don't end up being true, but there are some of them that end up being false. And I feel like people are so ready to eat any leaks up. It's crazy. They're just so ready to accept everything as fact. And that's fine. It obviously doesn't matter very much. But what's weird is that it doesn't matter at all, you know? It's like, I guess they just have Giver to Pro White. But yeah, I guess I'll just make them tap the Giver. You know, what's weird about it is it's like, no, it's better to block here, then get Pro White on the Heliod. It's like, what do you do with the information with the leaks, right? You start deck building, you start getting things together. Is it like a no? Where's my blockers? Am I yielded? Oh my gosh. This has been such a terrible league so far. I'm so sorry. Where was my priority? Wow, it's actually just a sick draw. You spec on cards? I guess. But that's also not an aspect I tend to enjoy very much, but sure. I guess that's what it is. You spec on cards. They give the Ranger Captain protection. So we actually get to exile Heliod here, which is a big game. We're kind of doing it. I'm not sure. How do you quantify doing it? Yeah, actually, it didn't seem too bad for me. I agree. Because they didn't use their giver. Although it would have ended up being bad if they had given their Heliod Pro White. By spec, I mean buy one playset so you don't have to pay out those for later. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Well, you know, do whatever you want. But this is just not a, MTG finance stream. It's not a speculation stream. They're gonna exile my giver. We know they have Ballista, so I'll just give Valki Pro Colorless, but it's not really gonna matter, right? I guess I could have given like the Wall Pro White to block. Exile my Skyclave. I actually like that play a lot. What's my favorite deck ever? Ad Nauseam, Tindrils, Combo, and Legacy. Alright, can we please release the wins? Please? No, I guess. We're super dead, right? Yeah. This hand has released the Winds and Valki. It doesn't have 3 mana, but we'll take what we're given and thank Clothis for it. Tranquil Thicket. Some red and 6 deck. Maybe Ponza. Looks like Ponza. Interesting. I guess no reason to cast that. Can we get a 3-2 prediction going? Not at Ode 2. Maybe. If I win the next one, maybe we'll try to see if we can rally back. I guess like it's not like you're really gonna be able to cash in on like an unlikely 3-2, right? That's the whole idea behind the prediction. Yikes. Okay. YOLO. Bucky's also good if they have Glorybringer, right? Oh, they have Chandra? Yikes. Wouldn't it be an 0-4 prediction? Alright, if we lose, we'll do an 0-4 prediction. If we win, we'll do a 3-2 prediction. But yes, we do have a newly-ish implemented policy of... I'm going to wall and try to hit a land here. We do have a new-ish implemented policy of conceding at 0-4 in these donut leagues. I usually do like 1-2 drop at regular leagues, but there was a time when I was 0-4 in these dono deck leagues, and I'd still be playing. No more. Skyclave the Chandra, I think. The leak that they're printing a planeswalker that's discoverable in another zone. Why do I keep addressing the leak conversations? Maybe it's because I keep going. Please chat, let's not talk about the leaks. Please chat, let's not talk about the leaks like 10 times a stream. And it's still just all anybody talks about. Hit lightning bolts. Game two. Alright, so I feel like Auriok Champion is good in this matchup. We cut the Tidehollow Scullers, bring in the champions. Teferi's usually pretty good against Ponza too. I'm gonna cut the Reflector Mages, play the Teferis. Teferi could maybe just be in the main deck to protect the combo. I feel like being able to answer Glorybringer is important, so we'll play a couple paths, and creature count is pretty low. I'm going to cut a Vial. The Vial's pretty nice against Blood Moon sometimes. Cut an Ephemerate too. Yeah, Teferi's good against Klothys and Bloodbraid Elf and Blood Moon. And Lightning Bolt on our Valki. Yeah, the biggest problem, of course, with this combo, not that you don't have like Giver of Runes, Ephemerate to protect it sometimes, but you know, casting a 3-mana instant on your 2-mana 2/1 it is asking a lot in this format. It's asking a lot in Modern for that to happen and for nothing to go wrong. So if they Blood Moon, we can we can path our own wall for another white source. I think I'll just get the second plains here. Skyclave the Wren. This hand's okay. Flickerwisp the Forest. Hopefully, right? This seems to be more of a Pioneer deck. Yeah, I agree. There's like just so much less spot removal in Pioneer. They hit Lightning Bolt, so goodbye Skyclave Apparition. I think I'm gonna go Flickerwisping their forest here. I think I'm just gonna hold up Ephemerate / Path rather than main phase Ephemerate to flicker the wall, or try to like tap a land in their upkeep, or sorry, my instep. Tap a land. I think I'm just gonna actually block. Oh, whoops. Ephemerate my own wall. Just make sure they can't kill it with bolts. Just get my 1-mana draw too. Wasn't expecting Flame Slash. Not a super common card. Feels bad. Let's bounce the token. Maybe it was better to play Wall. I mean, we didn't know we were drawing Ephemerate. It seems fine. They also aren't definitely going to attack Teferi with both creatures, so we might be able to keep Teferi alive. Yeah, I think I do value Teferi super highly in this matchup, so I'm going to try to prioritize keeping it alive here. Fair enough. Okay, that is a good draw. We can go land Valki. I just want to put a Valki into a Tibalt into play once. I've never gotten to do it. I didn't get to do it. Well, I had some chances, but every time they just conceded when I did it in the broken Tibalt era. Everyone just always conceded before I actually got to activate it. I just want to activate Tibalt once this league. Is that too much to ask? It might be. Alright, I've complained enough, perhaps. Perhaps I've complained enough. Can't do it this turn. I think I'm gonna draw step Ephemerate Valki. Nah. Nah. Too cute. I do think I'm gonna gain some life here though. I'm gonna just play around them not drawing another burn spell. This is like effectively 1 mana gain 5. They drew Pillage. Are they going to target my white source or my blue source? No. Oh, no. Why? We don't have that many blue sources in the deck. Excuse me. Yeah, this is suffering. Suffering indeed. They don't even care enough about Valki to bolt it. Wait, blue source, please. Please. Or Wall of Omens into blue source for the nuts. Alright. We're getting to do it. I've never complained even once. I got rewarded for my patience. Now what? Block here. 5, 6, 7, 8. I see. Exile here. Block. Take 5. Alright. I'm gonna plus try to find an Arbor Elf. A little too late, huh? A little too late. Alright, let's get that 0-4 prediction going. Gonna get that 0-4 prediction going. We dropped these dono decks at 0-4. Astrolabe legal, definitely would recommend green. Yeah, the monkey paw curled really hard. Yeah, my birthday wish was you get your birthday wish. My birthday wish was to get to activate Tibalt, so I don't get another one. Probably should have wished for something better, like winning a game. Yeah, we're betting that we go 0-4. Yeah, the problem with Birds of Paradise, it's like green is still like is more so a splash color than a main color, right? And so like to want the turn 1 green just didn't feel very free to me. Colossus is angry with me, I think. Yeah, I mean you could build it in like the 80 card Soul Rider variant route. And that might be better too. I kinda wanted to start with the 60 card. Wait, they're not playing Rin and 6? I'm gonna Valky their Colossus. No, wait, they get to ping. But then we get to attack the Rin. Wait, does this mean they drew another bolt? Okay, I should have read that, huh? That one's on me. Just try to get the 0-4. I just wanted to get my own Colossus. It'd be like really good if we got to transform this into Colossus. Has anyone ever vialed in a Colossus? I've just been obsessed with Aether Vial lately, I guess. Yeah, I haven't sacrificed a single goat today. We can vial in Heliod. I've been trying to tell you this. I think I did have I've vialed in Heliod before. Oh, someone did redeem it? Who redeemed it? I totally missed it. I guess that's why Colossus is angry with me. I missed the redemption. We have another one for Squee here. Alright, 2 goats then. 2 goats. I have no idea whose I missed. I'm sorry to try to steal you from my opponent, Clothis. Here are 2 thriving ibex to repent for our sins. Also, there's like a bunch of like half goats down here. You can pile that back up. Yeah, I think she pops up on the battlefield to kill me. Clothis is mad I'm using scissors, not my bare hands. Maybe. I just don't know what I can do to please her. There's missed sacrifice about an hour ago. Who was it? Can a mod check? Are they still here? I totally missed it. If I missed channel point redemptions, yell at me. Oh, actually, you know what? Can a mod refund it? Just, yeah, 75,000 channel points is so much. Just go ahead and refund it. We'll give that one for free. Yeah, you're going to just refund, Sean. Thank you. Yikes. My opponent tanking on the attack here. Do I attack with the Questing Beast? Do I not? I think I'm going to go ahead and attack with the Questing Beast. You can refund yourself. I'll trust the mods not to abuse it. Esther really wanted to today redeem. She was trying to get me to give her 50,000 channel points so that she could redeem put on a hat and then come in with party hats for my birthday. But it doesn't work that way, right? I can't just give her channel points. Pretty sure you can. I don't know how if you can. Is it your birthday? Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, it also doesn't seem very fair. But I don't think that you can reduce the hat cost to 10 points. That's true. Didn't think about that. Thanks, guys. Never been too big on my birthday. But I do appreciate ya. I guess we're gonna go just anger Clothis some more, I guess. Just doesn't even matter at this point. Well, super dead, I guess. Super dead. Yeah, Clothis is I don't know what I've done. I feel like I haven't seen anybody else. Maybe she doesn't like the shrine. Maybe it's the Blood Sun. I think that it seemed like she was liking the shrine before we added Blood Sun. And now we're getting absolutely crushed. So that could be the issue. That could be the issue. Alright, game 2. Yeah, this league is super cursed. Honestly, this was probably the deck I was most excited for today. And we're getting absolutely stomped. So rough stuff, right? Last time I cut the Scullers, trimmed on Vial and Ephemerate, I think. Cut through Mages too. I think the Mages aren't good. I'll make some changes to the deck at the end, like where I would go from here if you wanted to keep this idea. But just like the Valkyrie release to the win combo is super fragile, it doesn't just win you the game, and then the rest of the deck feels a little underpowered. Squeeze redeemed another sec. Maybe she'll be happy I let her attack me for lethal. I just don't know what she wants anymore. If you Violent Mage on their turn, when's the next time that they can cast it? I believe on your next upkeep, right? Just the same. Yeah, on our next upkeep. So if it has flash, they can flash it in, or on their next turn if it doesn't. Maybe this is the best hand we've drawn today. How much longer do you think the goat bit will be funny? I think it'll be funny for a few more weeks at least. I have an idea of something else to do afterwards. But like having like these kind of like, you know, high effort shit posts on the stream, it's been really fun so far. So I'm kind of hoping to keep it going a bit. Yeah, I know chat likes it, but the thing is you have to keep going. You have to keep it up. There's Valki. I mean, I'll probably keep the shrine around at least like a little bit into the next shit post. At least I don't like anticipate completely forgoing it anytime soon. That being said, you have to evolve or die. In life, on twitch.tv, you know, you have to evolve. Right, my opponent can't Bloodbraid Elf, or, you know, they shouldn't have a hasty attacker here, so I'm just going to attack. On a recent YouTube video, I mentioned wanting to borrow a historic account to brew with. Would I like to borrow yours? I maybe there was some mishearing, but I feel like every time we've talked about borrowing a historic account, it's been in the context of I can't do it because it's against TOS. I think that I've said that every time, so I'm not sure what they're, you know. You must have misunderstood. I'm not interested, but thank you for offering. Telepercadu, sorry I always mispronounce your name, but thank you for gifting a sub. That's nice of you. Yeah, no worries. Just want to clear things up. Well, nice to have another one here. I mean, the goat thing is, it's, you know, it's new, it's fresh, it's funny. It's not going to be funny forever, though. It's not going to be funny forever. Should be safe to play this, right? I guess they could draw exactly lightning bolts, and then we don't have Ephemerate to protect. They would have to cascade into bolt and draw bolt, though. Yeah, they'll have to do boars. No, I've got a really good idea, I think, for like you know, something else similar to this. That's another card they could draw, I guess. Well, I guess the plan is going to be to draw 2 lands and turn Valki into an Elder Gargaroth. I don't think we have a basic island. Of course not. Of course not. What did I do to anger you, Clothis? I don't understand. I don't understand. What did I do to anger you? If we do draw 2 lands, we're in really good shape. Yeah, not playing Ponza. Not angry. She's just the goddess of destiny. This is how things are destined to be. Probably true. Oh, yeah, I'm playing the God of Lies. Actually, that's very flavorful. It's very flavorful because of the God of Lies. The Utopia Sprawl, but that also means Clothis is devoted now. They probably should just attack with both, right? Yeah, opponent's way more devoted than me. What was the prediction like? The 0-4 prediction. Okay, that's a start. A new start. In fact, I think I'm just going to be all in on turning this into a Gargaroth. Choose you donate a Ponza deck so you can 5-0, maybe. But also no, dono decks are closed for next week. We actually have someone who donated for 2 weeks after that, but next week is Strixhaven, so no rush on the donos. I also need to figure out how to get the early access account. Last time I complained, and on Twitter they gave me one. I don't know if I can do that again, or if I I don't know what I'm supposed to do to get one. I would like to go through the proper... My birthday plans? I'm gonna eat some sushi after this. Not really much after that. I'm gonna throw a crazy party though in like a month once I'm fully vaccinated and all my friends are fully vaccinated. So I'm more so looking forward to that. Any modern brews I have in mind? A bunch, yeah. Nothing too crazy, but I'll be playing a lot with new cards. Am I going to invite the chat? No. No, I'm not. We have to, you know, at some point be away from each other, I think. It's healthy to spend time apart. This is fine. If we draw a land, we're actually just in fine shape, I think. Unless they have a... No, another burn spell doesn't do it. I see someone figured out the Golgari command. Underworld Breach mills your whole deck if you only have MDFC lands. How? Do you make mana off of it somehow? Oh, I see. Wait, Underworld Breach. Someone leaked the Golgari command again. I can't remember exactly how it works. Choose to target player mills 3, then return a land from your graveyard to hand. Yeah, you still need to pay 2 mana for the oh my gosh. Finally. Yeah, you still need to spend mana on the command, so I'm not sure how that's supposed to work. What a weird game. It's killed Chandra. What am I doing with this Gargaroth? I think I'm just supposed to gain 3. Could make a beast. I'm gonna make a beast this turn. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of cards that allow you to like go off with Underworld Breach, but obviously like spending the mana is the real cost. Also, I don't understand how MDFCs actually work with it at all, because you're only ever milling 3. It's not mill till you get a land. Right? Yeah. How do MDFCs factor in? Why did opponent block with Klothys? Because we are heretics, and she wants nothing to do with us. But we also gave it protection from red. The Gargaroth. I don't know what this attack means. I guess we might find out. It forces you to return a land if you hit one. I also don't necessarily know. I mean, I don't feel like that's that big a problem either. Yeah, thanks for the free beast token, opponent. I mean, is like just turning this card into 2 mana mill 3 by having all MDFCs. That doesn't seem like anything to me. Hell yeah, baby, we're still live. Still live for the 2-3. It's because you choose to in the other mode. Okay. But you still need the mana though, right? I don't know. Targeting Goldspan Dragon? Okay. That's kind of interesting. St. Kelly, 4 months. Appreciate ya. Although, I mean, Goldspan Dragon's a lot of mana to just be in play. It kind of, at least as far as Modern goes, it kind of feels like it's not, like that's not anything, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. So we get to gamble on the 3-2? Maybe. No promises. Do not, my friends, become addicted to channel point predictions. You will go to resent their app. The entire deck is standard legal. Yeah, it seems like it's a 3-card standard combo, which is that costs 9 mana. Doesn't even seem. Nah. I don't know. It doesn't seem there. Maybe it's fine. Maybe every card is just okay on its own, and sometimes you combo off. Well, I guess we get double Giver down. Big Monkey Banks is redeemed, seeing the next name of the card drawn. That one hasn't been redeemed in a while. Have to get in the zone. Godless Shrine! Guess I'm attacking for one. And I don't know, we're so dead. My headphones. My patience wears thin for headphone users. They always want me to cater to them instead of singing my heart out at any moment. Oh, I could have Skyclaved the Blood Moon. Yeah. I'd recommend headphone users know what 100,000 channel point redemption looks like and is going to sound like. Yes. People complaining, headphone users complaining in these moments, I know, are fake fans. All right, doubters or believers, I don't even know anymore. Thank you, opponent, for showing me the Spyro. Thank you. Thank you. 04, baby. 04. But I will talk about what I would like to change to the deck. I think the Charming Princes and the Reflector Mages are pretty underpowered. I'd like to get Watcher in here. I also feel like the Flickerwisps weren't very good. It's possible like the Inverter Herder deck is just better. Were Release the Winds ever good? No. I mean, maybe I did a really bad job of drawing Valki plus Release to the Winds at the same time. I feel like it's just not going to come up that often. Like, one thing you could try to do is play Thassa's Oracle and Inverter in the deck, too. Or maybe it's just better to play that deck instead of this. But Watcher, I think, is pretty necessary to this archetype. Alright, I think those are all my thoughts. The sideboard seems solid, honestly. Yeah, but the fact that this card is only good with Valki, it's, like, not very good to, like, just, like, flicker your guy. It just makes, and like the combo is just also very disruptible, inconsistent, neither half is good by itself, doesn't win the game on the spot. I think these are the weaknesses of the deck, but can definitely be improved if you are, enjoy the archetype, enjoy the deck, and if you just want to have some fun with it. Then we have one more Dono deck on the queue today, and then I...